You see my camera is playing games with me today, but now you get to see the whole of my office. Oh my gosh, look, it's Grogu. How funny is that? These are things that are just precious to me, that I like to have around. Some of my favorite books. So if you zoom in, you'll see some of the things that mean the most to me and that I have around me as I'm working each day. Today we had four closings and we have the weekend ahead of us now. Monday is the end of the month. So we'll see what that day looks like. We know we have three set up now. We'll see if there are more. But it has been a slow month. So don't stress if your month has been slow as well. We'll expect it to pick up as the spring and especially as the summer begin to hit. I think probably news of interest rates will also spur some activity, but it's not anything to be fretful about. It is, however, one of the reasons why we have multiple streams of income. And you may know I'm a best-selling author of The Invincible Family. I have a health and wellness business that revolves around supplements and oils and things like Ninja Red, because that's what keeps me healthy enough while I'm out doing all these closings. It gives me the energy to run these multiple businesses. I have a pretty wild health story and a great testimonial as to why that works for me. My husband runs a financial advising firm that he has partners with. And in general, our goal is to have multiple streams of income so that our eggs aren't all in one basket. One of the concerns about having your eggs all in one basket is what if that basket just falls apart, right? We're looking as we watch the great resignation that the idea of working in one location for 30 years and retiring with your gold watch is somewhat a thing of the past, right? It's become kind of a myth. It's extinct, if you will. And so I wanted to share with you the system that we use to build these businesses. It is not our own. And I realized I was kind of bearing the lead. I needed to share with people how we found our way. And the first thing that we did is we did find a system. I wanted something that was crystal clear. Do this, do this, do this, do this, had all the resources and instructions I needed from how I bought these lights to this camera, to this computer, to these programmings, to how I authored this book, everything laid out in that system, how I grew my business in that system. And for years, I had tried as an entrepreneur to find an authentic way to be in service to others and yet make a good living in a balanced way, not working so many hours every single week, right? And so we found a system that worked for us. Um, how do you choose your system? How did we decide this was what we wanted to go with? Because there was only a one-time fee, and then we were members for life. That meant a lot to me. I knew what my upfront costs were, and I could just stick with that and never pay any more money. I loved that I had lifetime access, and I loved that I had weekly coaching. I was incredibly drawn to the concept of the underlying philosophy, which is that it should never be gross. It should never feel yucky. It's not pushy. It's an authentic service driven sales program. So you're not selling something, you're sharing something that people need. You're meeting a pain point. You're finding something that will really truly help people. And more importantly, you're finding the people that are looking for you, right? We're all looking for something sometimes when we're on the web in particular. And I mean, I found that on Instagram. I've never been a big makeup person, but I love it when I follow people who are like, oh my gosh, this is the best eye cream ever, or this is the best soap ever. It won't dry out your skin and it's super affordable. Some of my most favorite products I found that way. And it's because I found people that I thought, well, I trust her. She feels like me. And that's kind of what this system is about. But it's so much more than that because the person who has created all of this and the team that continues to drive it is focused on business strategy, SEO, search engine optimization, business marketing, so that it is in service. No ads to be purchased. I loved that too, right? I don't want to be buying ads on Facebook and things like that. So that's how I chose. And then also a lot of trial and error, right? I certainly tried things that didn't work over the years and didn't work for me. Even if they had been wildly successful, I felt like my hours were too long or my mission wasn't clear enough. And I really am going to, if I'm going to be serving people, I will walk through a brick wall. I will walk through fire if I'm helping someone, right? If I am setting up an exhibit at a museum or I am creating a building plan for a YMCA, as I have done in the past with amazing groups of people, that means so much to me. That lights my fire. Other people are going to want to have a plan, blueprints, give me all the data, give me all the information. Other people are just going to want to act, tell me what to do, and I'm going to go do it. So that's another piece of this puzzle, is they kind of teach us how each personality type is going to be the most engaged and the most successful and happy in their work. Are you happy in your work? I have never been happier. I've never made more money, and I've never felt like I'm helping more people. To be quite honest, this American Elite Notary business was the program's idea. I never thought of sharing this with anyone. I just thought it was a fluke and it was working for us. And my mentor and the person that's running the program is Martha Krejci. And she said, well, what do you do right now that is particularly successful business wise? And I told her about the loan signing. And she went, teach that, do that. And it stunned me that I had never thought of that. And you have something like that too. You have a skill set or knowledge that you just think is normal, that is not normal. It's special and it could help so many people. It's a hack, it's a system, it's a skill that other people simply don't have. And it could be as simple as knowing how to keep orchids blooming, or cook every night without going crazy and feeling frustrated, whatever it might be, or teaching people how to do loan signings. So if you're in this group and in hearing this video and you're thinking, I'm not that interested in the loan signing thing, I am a little bit, but I'd like to know more about this business stuff, I've left the link here so that you can follow it and just get more information. And I'm available to answer any questions you might have. If not, absolutely no big deal. I just knew that it was important to share with you because the doors are closing next Friday at midnight for a couple of months while it gets revamped and reinvigorated. The program will still be running. All of the business strategists are still available to help you, and all the systems are still in place. But the redesign is going to be incredible. And when it relaunches, it's going to be 5 times the cost. So I got it at such a bargain. I figured I better share the word. So I hope you had wonderful signings today. I hope whether you're doing general notary work or loan signings that you had a fabulous experience and that Monday keeps you busy. And I can't wait to see you back here Monday live around 5.